Skims is so based on a lot of the Yeezy ideas. Then it's based on all of the relationships in fashion, because I had to use my relationships in fashion in order to establish Kim in a way where fashionable people would say, hey, I'm down to wear Kim's line.
And for today, it's piping spicy for Kim Kardashian again on her ranting marathon that never seems to end, going off at Kanye and his bestie Bianca for ending her infamous clothing line Skims after reports of him launching a new one. Keep it all ears as I take you through Kanye and Bianca deciding to pull the plug on Skims and how that is having Kim on the edge. So nerve-wracking. It's been out there all over the streets revealing that Kanye West is venturing into launching a new clothing line, which is all as a result of being ousted by big brands like Adidas and Balenciaga. But trust me, he's doing so well because Adidas had to even call him back on board to see that they sell out all the Yeezy products that they had in store. So launching a new clothing line is just another manifestation of showing he's getting back on his feet bigger and better. And talking good business moves, Kanye is now reported to have sold his stake in Skims, and my oh my, this screams savage and damnation of Skims, because now he has no reason holding him back to shut Skims out of business, but this is just strictly business and good competition, right? Anywho, Kanye is not just planning a new clothing venture, it gets better as he is reportedly teaming up with the founder of American Apparel. The duo is like a sweet and savory pairing of peanut butter and jelly, or even better, cookies with the hot cup of milk. So good and so promising because these two creative geniuses bringing themselves together to create magic. Just picture this, Kanye West and Dov Charney making history and topping headlines all over again, because Dov Charney, for a fact, is damn good at what he does, and I know it looks like a risky move because of the allegations that were pinned against him of sexual assault and harassment while he was still working at American Apparel. But this right here is Kanye working with someone who knows what it feels like to be thrown under the bus, and that immediately assures great work because they have good reason for doing so. Kanye is a creative genius with a mind of his own, which makes him really unique. So it's really not surprising that he's even pulling out, selling his stake in Skims because he's not really satisfied with their creative direction. For one, Kim and Kanye are total opposites, with him being so creative and driven to being authentic in everything that he does. Unlike Kim, who doesn't really know how to maneuver around the world of being creative, because after Kanye withdrew from Skims after their divorce, you could see the chaos that she was creating. She wasn't really putting great work out there. Instead, she was exposing her body for the rest of the world. Yes, Kim has a good body. She has hard work done, no big deal. We really don't care. What fans really want to see is good output, not nude bodies, which is exactly what she was doing, even getting her brand labeled as too sexualized. And Kanye himself had to say this during an extensive interview with a Fox News anchor, saying, I had a lot of issues with the imaginary of Skims, adding, there was a lot of imaginary that was overly sexualized and things I would not want to see my wife and my daughters doing to sell the products in future. And we couldn't agree more with Kanye. Kim was showing a lot of skin than the clothes. So what exactly was she trying to market? And this right here is just reason enough for Kanye to have made his decision to sell his stacks. It just really shows how much the whole Skims thing is over exaggerated and over-heightened, yet it is just a bluff and no actual work. And with Kim Kardashian, the only thing that you are assured of that is going to come real is none other than scandal and drama. That is the one real thing you can get from Kim Kardashian. As for the rest, you'll just have to make a pass. I mean, let's look at the quality of Skims products. High priced yet with cheap quality, as their customers came out revealing that the clothing easily ripped and yet they have no refund policy. All of this is similar to putting broken pieces of glass together and wanting people to applaud you for it and give you a good paycheck. Who does that? It is really not so surprising that the brand was even given a 1-star rating despite their public image and how we know them in relation to having big numbers. It really shows that the public is more into how much work you put into whatever you're doing and not expecting to eat off a silver plate because of fame. Kim thinks because she is privileged, she doesn't get to do so much work, as she was even of recent exposed for being a copycat pasting Yeezy's designs. And of course, she was exposed literally caught red-handed, with most of all the Skims designs looking so familiar like the Yeezys that we already knew, which really raises questions of uniqueness, because in the fashion industry, without you being unique, you're just a plain platform for mediocrity. Fans want something different, fresh vibes all the time, so you cannot top up your game each and every time you're stepping out. There is no doubt you're going to wobble, something that Kanye wants away from his new start. And speaking uniqueness, the brand is on the verge. It is actually being dissed by fans, as there are actually similar and cheaper products available on Amazon. So that is not good business at all. It is more of wastage of resources in terms of money, time, and energy. And it's not just her being a copycat that has Kanye wanting to jump out of the Skims basket, but it's all because she really has nothing to put on the table. Kanye said, "I had to use my relationships in fashion in order to establish Kim so fashionable people would say I'm down to wear Kim's line." Right from the horse's mouth, Kim is not a fashionable person. However, she broke through the fashion barrier because of Kanye's connection and his willingness to let her have it. So, he for sure knows what he's doing and why he's doing it. And this pops another question. Where does this leave Kim? His departure, for one, means very tight competition that will for sure knock Skims off the charts, especially if he starts the new venture with Dov Charney. This leaves Skims with absolutely no chances whatsoever of putting good business out there, because this is Kanye. He is, first of all, the reason why Skims is what it is. He was doing the designing and the branding, and just for the short time that he pulled out because of their divorce, we've seen Kim wobble in all directions trying to get a firm grip, but looks like it's pretty slippery because she hasn't got that, and she still might fail on getting that grip. That just highlights a lot of tight competition in the future, but that is for her to figure out how she will make her way around it, and for us to keep spectating like the spectators that we are. The two have definitely worked on whatever needed to be worked on, as they are in a more stable place in their lives at the moment, with everything success and love continuously being flashed in the public. These two haven't been shy to express and show how deep their love is growing each and every day, as we've been in talks in regards to their public display of affection, with Kanye being so protective and yet so into Bianca. And all of these have heard Kanye sprout into this more stable character, mentally and emotionally, which is what he needed all along, even with Kim, though of course she was just too selfish to offer that. Kim and Kanye's relationship was more of one-sided, with him always being that one person that Kim wanted, and yet she couldn't even offer the list of being supportive and taking into consideration how he felt about certain things. She was just too blinded from the camera light. However, I bet she misses the dynamic of her in some way helping Kanye implement his ideas, providing balance to his life. She's of course so envious and jealous of Kanye, and most especially Bianca, because she is now in this big successful world with Kanye without her. And what is making her head even spiral the most is she did not have the slightest idea that Kanye would be able to sprout again from all the chaos and being cancelled in Hollywood. She really thought it was the very last of him, mocking and provoking. She was happy without him because she knew he was in a very desperate place, and with the Kardashians, they just know how to feed off of trauma and pain. That is exactly what she did. However, the tables are turning, and she does not entertain the fact that they are turning on her. She always wants to be on the winning side. What does the future hold for these two? From the looks of circumstances, it is just business, and not as business partners but business competitors. And for now, that is all that it will get to be, because Kanye is not in any way yearning to be a part of Kim Kardashian's world anymore, as he has settled with Bianca, and he doesn't seem to be moved by who she gets involved with romantically. He's just so cold at whatever she does, and we wouldn't blame him. He has the very best of life at the moment, so why would he want to ruin that with inviting drama and scandals back into his life? It looks like sunshine and rainbows for Kanye and Bianca in regards to the direction that their lives are taking, which is so contrary to Kim Kardashian, that seems to be amidst a tornado. She's literally in the tornado with her beauty empire crumbling and Kanye pulling out of Skims, which screams danger for Kardashians. And you? What do you think of Kanye's move, and where leaves Kim Kardashian? Don't leave us hanging. Share share with us your thoughts down below in our comment section. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to be a part of these interesting and exciting stories about everything your favorite celebrities and all their latest updates. Until next time, bye bye.